This is about centralizing power into the hands of global government. That's what Kyoto and Copenhagen are all about. That's what the radical environmentalist and globalist alliance is all about. Wake up, America. We still have time to turn this around. We must fight the globalist clique that is trying to shackle future generations of Americans to a burden of economy-killing debt. They are chains that will be hard to break, but we must have the strength and the commitment to do so. We will not give up our freedom, and we are not powerless. We will stand together, Americans of every race and religion, of every ethnic group and social status. We will fight as united patriots, and we will win. Members of Congress need to hear from angry constituents, and I predict they will. Yes, we need to overcome this power grab. We need to overcome this alliance between radical environmentalists and the globalists. But most of all, in order to win, we need to overcome apathy among the American people. It is when the American people rise up in a righteous rage that our freedom will be secure. This is a power grab that is aimed at destroying our freedom. Wake up, America. We should not be giving more power to United Nations panels or anybody else or any other institution internationally that is composed of governments that are controlled by gangsters and thugs that we would never dream of electing here in the United States, countries that don't have any freedom of press. We're going to give authority to enforce environmental laws and rules that we've never voted on to bodies like that? Or we're going to go along with the EPA and push the Congress aside and elected officials aside and let that be imposed upon us by people who've never been elected to anything? No, we must stand up and defeat this power grab. Wake up, America. Your freedom and prosperity are at stake. I have 3 children at home, little Christian, Annika, and Tristan. We owe it to them and to the children of this country to pass on freedom and opportunity that has been passed on to us. The sacrifice of generations of Americans to provide us the democracy that we have and the democratic way of fighting these battles that we have. We will not see that destroyed. We will instead use the democratic process in this fight and hold true to the principles that were and what was passed on to us by generations of Americans, and we will also be true to future generations of Americans. But now it's up to us. If we don't act, this conspiracy of lies, of distortions in the scientific community, coupled with an alliance with a globalist who would centralize power in global government, no, we must defeat them, or we will not be living up to our responsibility. That not being living up to what we should be asked to do as Americans, and that is to pass on this freedom. We are united patriots, and we will win. And with that, I yield back the balance of my time.
The gentleman yields back.